5 signs someone is doing witchcraft on you. Have you ever felt like something was off? A shadow lurking at the edges of your life? Invisible yet undeniably present? Perhaps your energy feels drained for no reason. Your luck has soured. Strange occurrences keep happening. Unexplainable. Eerie, almost as if the universe itself is conspiring against you. What if I told you it's not the universe, but something or someone directing unseen forces towards you? For centuries across every ancient civilization, people have whispered about the power of witchcraft, both for good and for harm. From the hexes of medieval Europe to the spirit bindings of the Far East, from the hoodoo spells of the American South to the Vedic rituals of the mystics, there exists an undeniable truth. The human mind, when wielding the right knowledge, can alter reality itself. But how do you know when you are the target of such forces? How can you distinguish mere misfortune from a deliberate act of spiritual interference? In this video, we will uncover 5 chilling signs that someone is using witchcraft against you. These are not superstitions. These are age-old indicators, passed down through secret traditions hidden in plain sight. By the end of this journey, you will not only recognize the signs, but also learn how to protect yourself, because knowledge is power, and in the world of unseen forces, power is survival. So if you have ever felt an inexplicable heaviness in your life, if coincidences have started to feel too strange, or if an unseen force seems to be holding you back, keep watching. The answers lie ahead. Historical and philosophical context. Witchcraft is as old as civilization itself. From the dawn of time, humans have sought to manipulate the unseen forces of the universe, some for healing, others for power, and a few for destruction. Ancient texts speak of dark sorcery, curses, and spiritual warfare. In Mesopotamian clay tablets, scholars found records of protective spells against the USG, malevolent spirits believed to be summoned by enemies. In Egypt, the curse of the pharaohs was more than a myth. Tombs were often inscribed with hexes designed to punish grave robbers. The Vedas of India warn of abhichara, a form of dark magic meant to bring suffering upon an enemy, while African and Caribbean traditions carry deep-rooted practices of hexing and spirit summoning. Even in Western traditions, the fear of witchcraft led to brutal trials. Salem, Pendle Hill, Bamberg, where countless lives were claimed under the suspicion of sorcery. But make no mistake, the true practitioners were rarely the ones burned at the stake. The real witches, those who mastered the art of manipulation from the shadows, remained hidden, working in secret, casting spells without ever being seen. But why does this matter to you? Because while the methods may have evolved, the intent behind them remains the same. Whether through spoken curses, ritual offerings, or even psychological manipulation, the goal is singular: control. Those who use witchcraft against others seek to bend reality in their favor, at your expense. In modern times, people dismiss these notions, believing themselves immune to old-world superstitions. Yet the unseen forces of energy, intention, and ritual remain as potent as ever. Science itself acknowledges the power of the observer effect, where consciousness influences reality. Imagine what happens when that consciousness is sharpened by centuries-old occult knowledge. So how do you know when you are being targeted? How do you separate random misfortune from a deliberate act of metaphysical interference? Now that you understand the ancient roots of spiritual interference, let's uncover the 5 unmistakable signs that someone may be using witchcraft against you. Sign number 1, unexplained and repeated bad luck. Misfortune is a part of life, but when bad luck becomes a pattern, when everything that can go wrong does go wrong without logical explanation, it may not be mere coincidence. Imagine this: your finances collapse overnight, important opportunities slip through your fingers, electronics malfunction around you, or you suffer bizarre accidents one after another. These are classic signs of an energetic disruption. Many traditions believe that a cursed individual attracts chaos, like a magnet pulling in misfortune from the ether. A common sign of magical interference is when your victories turn to ash before your eyes. Deals that seem certain suddenly fall apart. Relationships once thriving become strained without reason. Objects break inexplicably. It feels as if the universe itself has turned against you, but in reality, it may be the work of a person directing dark energy toward you. Sign number 2, disturbing nightmares and sleep paralysis. Your subconscious mind is your first line of defense against spiritual attack. If you are being targeted, your dreams will often reveal ominous warnings, but only if you pay attention. Do you find yourself waking up at odd hours, particularly around 3 a.m., feeling an overwhelming sense of dread? Have you had vivid nightmares of being chased, bound, or watched by sinister figures? Do you wake up with a feeling of unexplainable exhaustion, despite getting enough rest? In many esoteric traditions, the dream realm is where battles of energy take place. If your spirit is being attacked, your subconscious may manifest it in terrifying ways. Dreams of snakes, crows, or shadowy figures, all signs of psychic attacks. Seeing yourself trapped, unable to move or speak, symbolizing a binding spell. The sensation of being pressed down upon your chest, an ancient sign of an unseen presence attempting to drain your life force. If these disturbances have become a frequent occurrence, you may be under a spiritual siege. Sign number 3, unnatural fatigue and energy drain. You wake up exhausted. No amount of rest rejuvenates you. You feel like you're moving through life in slow motion, weighed down by an unseen force. This is not ordinary fatigue. This is a classic sign of energy vampirism, when your life force is being siphoned, either intentionally or unintentionally, by someone wielding dark energy. Some spells, particularly in folk magic and hoodoo, are designed to sap the strength of the victim, leaving them too weak to fight back. This can manifest as persistent headaches or body aches without a medical cause, sudden emotional instability, feeling on edge, anxious, or even hopeless, a sense of being watched even when alone. Pay attention to when the exhaustion hits. If it intensifies after interacting with a certain person or after visiting a specific place, it's a red flag that energy manipulation is at play. But how do you know for certain? The answer may lie in the 4th sign. Now that we've uncovered the first 3 signs, let's delve deeper into the remaining 2. These final indicators are often the most unsettling because they manifest in ways that can no longer be dismissed as mere coincidence. Sign number 4. Strange objects or symbols appearing in your life. Witchcraft often requires physical anchors, objects imbued with intent, designed to manipulate energy. If you begin noticing unfamiliar items in your home, near your workplace, or even on your body, be wary. These objects can take many forms. Many who have fallen victim to witchcraft report finding coins stacked in strange formations, candle wax dripped in intentional patterns, or even messages written in unknown scripts. If you encounter anything unusual, do not touch it with your bare hands. Ritual objects often carry spiritual residue that can transfer to you upon contact. One of the most infamous historical examples comes from European folk magic, where witches were believed to curse enemies by burying a jar filled with sharp objects, bones, or personal belongings beneath their doorstep, creating an energetic tether to their home. If you suddenly begin discovering inexplicable objects in your surroundings, you may be dealing with more than just bad luck. Someone may be actively working against you. Sign number 5, unusual animal behavior and paranormal disturbances. Animals are deeply connected to the unseen world. Unlike humans, they do not rely on logic or skepticism. They perceive energy as it is. If your pet begins acting strangely, growling at empty spaces, refusing to enter certain rooms, or becoming unusually anxious, it may be sensing something that your conscious mind cannot. Signs to watch for: dogs barking at unseen entities or refusing to go near specific areas, cats staring intensely at nothing, hissing or running away for no reason, birds constantly appearing at your window or acting aggressively. In many traditions, birds are seen as messengers between realms, insects or rodents suddenly infesting your home, particularly if this happens suddenly and without a clear explanation. Beyond animals, you may begin to notice paranormal disturbances. Objects moving on their own, knocking or whispering sounds in the night, lights flickering or electronics malfunctioning inexplicably, sudden temperature drops in certain areas of your home. If these signs are occurring alongside the others we've discussed, it is no longer a question of coincidence. Someone or something is attempting to influence your energy field. But do not fear. Awareness is power. The moment you recognize the signs, you have taken the first step toward reclaiming control. Now let's explore what you can do to protect yourself from these forces. Would you like me to proceed with practical applications? How to protect yourself. Practical application. How to protect yourself from witchcraft. Now that you know the signs, the next step is crucial. Protection. Fear is the greatest weapon of dark energy, but knowledge is the shield that renders it powerless. If you suspect someone is working against you, these ancient and powerful techniques will help you reclaim your strength, cleanse your spirit, and fortify your energy field. 1. Cut the energetic cord. Witchcraft often works through an energetic connection between the sender and the victim. If you feel spiritually drained or manipulated, you must sever this invisible link. How to perform an energetic cord-cutting ritual. Sit in a quiet space and close your eyes. Imagine a silver or black cord extending from your body to an unknown source. Visualize yourself holding a sharp, glowing blade. This can be a sword, dagger, or scissors made of pure light. In your mind, slice through the cord with intention, saying, I sever all harmful ties. No energy shall pass through. I reclaim my power. As the cord disintegrates, feel your energy becoming lighter and stronger. Perform this ritual every night for 7 days to ensure the connection is fully broken. 2. Cleanse your energy with fire, water, and smoke. Dark energy clings to places, objects, and even your own aura. Ancient traditions have long used fire, water, and smoke to dissolve unwanted forces. Smoke cleansing, smudging, burn sage, palo santo, or frankincense, and walk through your home, allowing the smoke to cleanse every corner. Focus on doorways, mirrors, and windows, as these are entry points for energy. As the smoke rises, say, no darkness may dwell here, only light remains. Water purification. Add sea salt, rosemary, or basil to your bath water and soak for 15 to 20 minutes. As you submerge, visualize all negative energy dissolving into the water. If you prefer a simpler method, sprinkle blessed or holy water around your home. Fire protection. Light a white or black candle and let it burn completely. Fire acts as a spiritual purifier, destroying negative attachments. As it burns, say, let this flame consume all ill will sent my way. I am protected. Repeat these cleansing rituals weekly or whenever you feel spiritually drained. 3. Shield your energy field. Your aura is your first line of defense against spiritual interference. Strengthening it ensures that no external force can manipulate your energy. Visualization technique for protection. Stand with your feet grounded and close your eyes. Picture a sphere of golden or white light surrounding you like a force field. See this light growing stronger and brighter, forming an impenetrable shield. Whisper, I am protected. No harm shall enter my space. This method not only blocks negative energy, but also prevents future attacks. 4. Banish negative energy and send it back. If someone has cast a spell or hex on you, you do not have to absorb it. You can return the energy to its source, neutralizing its effects. Mirror reversal spell. Place a small mirror facing outward near your front door or bedroom window. The mirror acts as a spiritual reflector, bouncing any negative energy back to its sender. Say, may all harm sent my way return to its origin, purified and neutralized. This does not harm the sender. It simply ensures that their own energy does not affect you. 5. Strengthen your spiritual allies. No one walks this path alone. Whether you follow a specific spiritual tradition or simply believe in unseen forces, calling upon higher powers can amplify your protection. Ways to invoke spiritual protection. Wear protective talismans, e.g., an evil eye pendant, a pentacle, or a religious symbol. Call upon guardian spirits, ancestors, or deities you resonate with. Keep protective crystals like black tourmaline, obsidian, or amethyst near you. By aligning yourself with higher energies, you reinforce your spiritual defenses and ensure that no force, human or otherwise, can manipulate your destiny. Final words. Reclaim your power. Witchcraft, whether you believe in it or not, operates on one universal truth. Energy follows intention. When someone directs their focus and will toward you, it can create real disturbances in your life. But now you know the signs. And more importantly, you know how to fight back. Remember, no one can control you unless you allow them to. True power comes from self-awareness, spiritual protection, and unshakable confidence in your own energy. If you've experienced any of these signs, let me know in the comments. Have you ever felt like something unseen was influencing your life? Have you used protection methods that worked for you? And if this video helped you understand and protect your energy, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There's much more to uncover in the realm of the unseen. Stay aware, stay strong, and most importantly, stay protected.